Shout out to a kind woman named Mama Kay for purchasing our tickets. Mama Kay is a kind woman, if it's the same Mama Kay I know. 40th year for Kristen Call coming to Bandimere. Look at old boys, Buck and Jerry. All right, we've got cars fired. The shout-out line is closed. Thanks for playing. John Force and J.R. Todd. The peak antifreeze car on one side, the DHL car on the other. Note the crewman out there on JR's side. You see it a lot, giving the car a little extra boost back there. They're trying to keep the heat out of the clutch. On a day like this, the clutch is already 100 degrees before you even start the darn thing. And then it warms up even more in the burnout. Heat inside the bell housing. Now you get to a point, and there's just simply too much. It'll try to lock the clutch up too soon, smoke the tires, and you certainly don't want to do that. The Gazoo Racing Toyota Supra, the DHL car for J.R. Todd for Coletta Motorsports, the legend, Conrad. And over on the left side, the GOAT, John Force for Peak. Antifreeze and coolant, Blue Def, Chevrolet. John Force lights the first bulb. JR bumps in. Now he's ready to go. On the high side, off the pedal, bump him in. John's ready. John goes in deep, knocked out the top of the bulb. Again, it gets a little wild down track, and John Force gets the win. 4:06, 317 miles an hour. John Force rolled in deep on the starting line. Knocked out the top bulb. JR Todd still got the reaction advantage. JR goes 4:27, 239 miles an hour. That Gazoo Supra started dancing around a little earlier. John was able to keep his pretty much hooked up. I mean, at 317 miles an hour, it couldn't have been spinning too bad, said the professional announcer. Clearly, let's go down to Joe.
Down here with Danny Hood, we talked a little bit about it earlier. John went in deep there, 4:06. You guys got the win. Boss got a little tricky on the starting line.
Yeah, they always have some fun up here, but the worst thing is sitting around their tower for an hour, just slowly going back to the box, but it obviously worked.
Yeah, looked pretty solid out there as we're going to take another look on the NHRA.TV instant replay. I can tell you for certain right now there will be a John Force Racing Chevrolet in the final round here at the Dodge Power Brokers Mile High Nationals. That's a great race to the 8th mile. JR spun, dropped a couple cylinders, pushed it sideways. There's so much thrust coming out of the exhaust pipes on these cars when they do drop a cylinder, especially if you drop more than one. The thrust will try to push the car towards the side with the dead cylinders. It's kind of like having, 8 jet thrusters. If you got 4 on each side, you're going straight. If you only got 3 on one side and 4 on the other, you're going that way. Looks like top end of the racetrack is clear. We should be about ready to fire 2 more cars.